The question is, of these Scooby Doo characters, which ones do you think are most likely to survive? Like your top three. I'm gonna say which three would you most want to kind of have around you as well. So we've got Scooby, Shaggy, Daphne, Fred, Velma, Madeline, Thorn, Luna, Dusk, Flim Flam, Sheriff Stone, Mare Nettles, Scooby Dum, Sharon Blake, Red Herring, Eric Stover, Simone, the one from Guess Who, Hot Dog Water, or Markle. JayBee.
Me?
Yes.
Oh well, see, this isn't fair because I almost
There's a
my
lot to think
my
about there and a lot of
instant
names.
thought is let me look at the list again, but I know not everyone has that, so I'm gonna refrain. First that comes to
Just off the top
mind,
of your head, like
I'm
three
gonna be a
Scooby
bit
characters.
dicey. I want to say Sheriff Bronson Stone because he's gonna have a gun out of all of them, right?
Like the Rick Grimes of it.
Yeah, so it's kind of not
Okay.
like the most family friendly thing, but if you're in a zombie apocalypse, he's gonna have his gun, few headshots of the zombies, get them out of there quickly. That'll be good. Daphne, you got to get that because of the martial arts, the jujitsu. So you're gonna have guns, you're gonna have the karate chop. Oh, and I don't know what else. I want to say Thorn just because of the occasion, but I don't know if I can fully justify it. I guess it's like spells. Like that's gonna be like a Doctor
That's true.
Strange versus like zombies. She could be like teleporting them elsewhere, blasting them with like rays and stuff, smashing guitars on their heads. So yeah, Thorn, Daphne, Bronson Stone.
I have to agree with you for Sheriff Stone for that like reason of almost like the Rick Grimes equivalent. I'd have to say Shaggy because you've seen how he can run. Like he's outrunning anything. I was gonna say initially probably wouldn't last very long because he'd get hungry, but I'm gonna say he'd be fine. And then I think, like you say, for the occasion, kind of have to say Thorn. Spells and a bit of entertainment, just sit and sing Hex Girl songs all day. I'm happy with
I love that.
that. Okay, Dan, you're next.
Okay. Suppose it depends what version of Daphne, but definitely one of the versions that knows martial arts, I think, could do it. Fred, because he knows loads of traps.
Mhm.
And again, I'd say Velma because she's quite smart, but I suppose it depends what version, because I imagine certain Velmas would be a bit stubborn and deny that there was a zombie apocalypse happening. But if it was one of the more open-minded Velmas, she's quite smart. So yeah, I think she could survive it.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think the right Velma, definitely. I think
Yeah.
Velma can be seen as like five different
I love the
characters in some
traps
regards.
angle as
So
Yeah.
well.
yeah, no,
Imagine
that's
like
true.
one of the fortresses from like The Walking Dead, but you almost like Home Alone like around the side of it. That would actually be awesome.
Okay, and Sophie.
Well, Daphne, because Daphne's the best. Also, What's New Daphne. Obviously like the martial arts and whatever. But I always think back to What's New, especially like Legend of the Vampire. She's got like mascara and whatever, and like you can like do any makeup. So if you had to blend in and become a zombie, I'm sure Daphne would have you like taken care of. Thorn, because I like the supernatural element, I'm sure she'd come in handy. But I think Scooby, just like have Scooby around.
I agree. I can't believe that it was getting to Sophie for Scooby, really. That's a good angle.
Everyone's so much more creative than me.
What do you mean?
I'm just thinking Guns and Roses, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, the traps," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh." See,
You
this
were
is
just
this
thinking
is
Daphne, and
uh,
it didn't get much beyond that, if we're honest. The
well,
question did actually say in brackets, JayBee, you can say Daphne this time.
if it's Gala Daphne, we got to repopulate the
Right, so
planet.
moving on.